So here we are. At long last on the outskirts of Pripyat. And in a way, it sort of feels like reaching Oz all over again. I don't even... Where are we going? Where are we supposed to be going? Into the city? You know what? Works for me. I can't wait to see what kind of secrets are in here. Hello everyone! And welcome back, once again, to S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. Heart of Chernobyl. And now that we've reached the heart of Chernobyl, I fully expect the stakes and the dangers to be greater than ever before. But I'm prepared. We've been building up for this entire time, and just as things start to seem easy, like we know the zone, this game always throws us a curveball. So, building by building, let's start looking around. You know, you guys are really killing my buzz. It had started to feel like this was this walled-off enclosed place that no one but a select few could get to, and I'm finding out that quite a few were selected. I was just that much of a loser up until this point. Like, what does a guy have to do? I guess meet S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Can't enter many of these buildings, it seems like. And the rads are everywhere. What in the heck is this thing? Some kind of claw, maybe, for, like, construction equipment? No? It's specifically marked. If we come down the roadways, that should lead us into the city and to our objective. It's so cool to see how this actually fits into the greater map, because in Call of Pripyat, we didn't actually have a good way to see, like, the outskirts at all. We actually took a subway tunnel that went straight into there. Well, not subway. More of an industrial secret tunnel of scariness. Oh my... Speaking of scariness, I hate those things so friggin' much. Is there any way to know where they're gonna be? Do you show up on the detectors? Doesn't seem so. I mean, if we should happen to toss these out, but it's like stepping on a landmine, jeez. You have to remember that it's here. Like we did with the first area we encountered them. Now, why are a bunch of vehicles placed on the roof? Can we get inside? This feels like a shotgun sort of place. You know, it's in this moment that I'm realizing it's been a little while since we've explored an above-ground location like this. But the way the light falls in reminds me of why this is one of the best Urbex games of all time. For a game that's all about the point A to point B, it's a real good thing that it makes just being in this such a big part of the experience. And I feel like that's always been the case ever since Shadow of Chernobyl. Now, as this rain starts to fall, it only better illustrates what I mean. What better entrance to the city than being welcomed down the path by the rows of trees amid the buildings? All these balconies and windows for something to be watching us from. I feel like this game, and granted, I understand that it takes after the movie, which takes after the book, Roadside Picnic, but I feel like this series of games has done for the Eastern European bleakness genre what something like Blade Runner has done for cyberpunk. You know, basically inventing and popularizing it. Guess that exoskeleton didn't do much for you. Eagle. What is that thing? It's pretty good is what it is. Let's take that stuff for ourselves. Take the gun. Actually, what do we still have in our inventory? Oh, right, we've got the diamond exoskeleton. If we can get this thing to run, I think that'll become our new thing. Still, this is a whole lot of dudes just slaughtered out here. I'm real concerned about what that means. Ivy. Have I maybe taken enough? My inventory is dangerously full. The RAM 2? Well, it's certainly not skimping on the ammo this time around. Only question, what will cause a well-geared and presumably well-experienced group of guys such as yourselves to meet this fate? Could it potentially be time to move on from the Saiga? Potentially. And we really, really need to get to a personal box, though. Jeez. Hard choices. Real hard choices. We don't need this Nipro. We don't need this thing, really. Let's put you back, just to get us a little bit farther. I'm stopping to see so many sights. I haven't even gotten my hotel room yet. Ah, here's a good room. Man, even with all of these artifacts, I am just riding the line here. Still, shelter from the rain is shelter from the rain. See, it's these nuances I love. That white glow being diffused through the clouds into these buildings. The fact that the ground near the windows is damp and wet. All this dust and dirt on the ground in an abandoned building, it all turns to sludge when it's wet out. And it's actually got that effect. Actually, apparently this is precisely where we're meant to be. Or at least somewhere in the street is. Alright, where's the monolith ambush? Point. Are you also part of that group? Find the coordinates for the entrance to the Foundation. So right around the corner here is the energetic Palace of Culture. Question now, what would be the best route? I'm thinking we take a left down this street and through here, because all this open space here seems like a death trap. We'll explore that when we're better equipped. In fact, I kind of think that maybe we should bring out the sniper rifle. I mean, if somebody were to try and ambush us from these rooftops, I don't want to be fumbling around in my inventory, especially as ambush seems increasingly likely. "50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town." This is something that always fascinates me about the Chernobyl exclusion zone in real life, but about abandonment in general. People walked down these streets their day to day. They left work and came home to these apartments. They looked out over the same landscape with no idea of what it would eventually become. Hey, look, this place has still got some inventory. Canned or no, I'm not sure if I'd trust it. There's no going through this way, but look. Look at that! An anomaly has seemingly basically glued a car to the side of this wall. Nothing detected on the detector. No response from the bolts either, although I'm not quite sure if it's reaching that high. Actually, I think night is going to be falling pretty soon, and that's probably not a good thing for us. And getting trapped on the streets of Pripyat at night is a whole other nightmare. At least we're not going to run out of food anytime soon. Man, this is so tense. Before we had one direction to look, straight and level at the horizon. Now, you feel the eyes on you from everywhere. There's a lot of different threats that could make them up. I'm definitely having flashbacks to seeing the beams of Gauss cannons coming off of all these roofs, wherever you least expect them. Imagine having the ability to just make a campfire anywhere. To just set up down here. In real life, finding whatever shelter you can, not an ideal shelter from the rain, is one of the most relaxing parts of Urbex. Okay, I think we need to move a little bit further to our left down the street if we're going to avoid this courtyard. So let's keep it up. Here it is. Should have known they'd be all over this. Mutants too. We are not in shape to be dealing with this right now.
We need fire support! Sector 18! We're under attack. Sector 18, defend your positions. Keep your heads down.
Degtyarev. Okay, now we really need to start keeping a look at these rooftops. It feels like you're punishing me for trying to flank around.
Mole, do you copy? What, you two? Fuck!
How are we doing this? You don't need to get in. You need to get up there. Okay, this is definitely going to be a job where we want you and you. Swapping them out because it's important that we not lose the muscle memory of 3 and 4. I still can't see any tracer fire or anything, any muscle flashes. Oh, they're already inside the building. Wow, it is struggling for frame rate right now. Wow. Aren't you guys glad I showed up? Right, do we have any grenades? Because they're about to, I bet. Okay, that sounds like it was decently effective. Come on, die. Top off. I think there's more to our right there. Thank you for dying. They're up there as well. Come on. I can't even see where anybody is in this light. That's another one. And remember, we don't want to run the risk of friendly fire either. You are not friendly. You know what throws me off all the time is that the battle lines are never what you expect, it seems. Come on. Yep, it's just the tank wars now. Last one.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, come on in. It's clear.
Well, at least I'm getting some praise now. Alright, who's down? Somebody needs help. Why can't you guys help? Whatever. I need to lose weight in medkits anyway.
I owe you big time.
So, protagonists are gonna meet once more. More 308. Could use that for the stockpile. You guys were in a really bad situation. How about, you know, strategically forming a defensive line and not just kind of sharing an open plain with them? It's like a Revolutionary War-style line battle. There's a light down the hall over here. Guessing that's where Degtyarev is hanging out. Is there a possibility for a place for us to rest here? Maybe not now. I really need access to a personal box this side of the wall. It's like we're entering a new zone all over again.
You're a good shot. Degtyarov's the boss. I'm just here to shoot monolithians.
Apparently so am I.
You know, I'm actually glad you're here, Loner. I dreamed about Pripyat for a long time, while I was stuck over in garbage. I thought I could dig up something mind-blowing, and I did. Fuck it, man. I was there with Deggy when we found you-know-what. And I know I can't study it. I can't do anything with it, but you can. You never made Deggy any promises. You're one lucky son of a bitch. Let's see what you've got.
Tell me, as a technician, what are you capable of? We could put the suppressor on this. We don't need to right now. But look at that. You have actually got the ability to work on this thing. That is incredibly useful. Okay, so let's repair all our things for 14,000. Yes. Tell you what, this is actually not so expensive compared to some other things. We have over 300,000 credits, so there's no reason not to. Let's increase our carrying capacity by a further 10% and hydraulic amplifiers for servos. That enables sprint. It's the defining characteristic that separates 4th generation exoskeletons from the 3rd. Yes, please. I've been with this suit for so long that I'm sad to see it go, but you know what? This is a worthy upgrade. We can increase the radio protection even further. We can increase the psi protection. We could even do that a little bit further. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Let's get ahead of everything else. As far as the containers go, we can give ourselves further radio protection. Down here we can get lead container, so we're going to need that if we're going to have it be our successor. And we can get another such thing. Okay, that means less protection needed from us. We could literally do it for all of them. That's crazy. Okay, but I think we've probably spent just about enough for now. That gives us a weight reduction of 1 for 15,000. Not super worth it at the moment. We can get even further physical protection, which is always worth it. Wow, we can get way more. Or we can get weight reduction and stamina regeneration, but those are big, big upgrades. You know what, forget it. Forget that for now. Maybe we'll sell this thing, I don't know.
Come back soon.
You have done excellent work for us. You are going to be our #1 guy for a while. Let's try it on. Dude. We can carry so friggin' much now. We can actually afford to equip the hypercube without any radiation danger. We can equip the Night Star and extend... Oh my god, we can extend this even further. And with all that, extend even further. Oh man, we are a truck. Meanwhile, if we take even greater medium physical protection and put that in alongside medium radio protection, we are absolutely fine. That is perfectly balanced. We're unstoppable. And we can run. Richter!
With those monolithians.
I told you, Skiff is a one-man army. Oh, hi, by the way.
Hi.
You made it here already, Richter.
Took you long enough to show up.
You two can catch up later. S.T.A.L.K.E.R sent you. Why?
What's the situation in Pripyat?
Grim. But you can see that for yourself. Besides the monolithians, we've also identified some wardens and sparkers in the vicinity. They could be after the same thing you are.
What's the Corps doing here?
We're securing the area. The Palace of Culture is the last outpost where my men can rest and resupply in Pripyat. Why are you here?
What's your reason for siding with S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
Well, they have history.
Right now, it's because I don't want anyone to gain access to the underground parts of the city. Even if the only alternative is to destroy it. In a way, I was born here, Stalker. And I'll die here, if I have to.
So, bad news about sealing up the underground, although I can certainly understand your reasons for wanting it gone, considering how you got here in the first place.
I need to get to the underground area beneath the city.
We used to have an entrance here, under the Palace of Culture. Back then, I was short on manpower, and when we started having trouble with mutants, I decided to seal it off.
Any other leads?
I had a few, but Richter's been through all of them.
Exactly. It wasn't a walk in the park, but at least I got a break from the rural scenery. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any other entrances.
I've hit a dead end, so we'll have to search for information. In the past, the entire underground area functioned as a military installation known as the Foundation. There could be old Operation Fairway documents somewhere in the laundromat. Also, the Prometheus movie theater might have some old blueprints of military installations. It's up to you where to go. Neither one is going to be a piece of cake.
What can you tell me about the laundromat?
It served as the HQ for the military during Operation Fairway. Officially, it involved 5 helicopters, but there were more, including a Stingray 7, which crashed soon after a mission to search for information about the entrances to the underground. Now there's an anomalous field there, if that's a concern for a man who made it through the boundary on his own.
Could be artifacts.
I need more information about the data stored at the movie theater.
In 1986, an archive of military facility blueprints was moved to the Prometheus. You might be able to find the one we need in there. We've observed increased mutant activity there in the past, but it's up to you to figure out what's going on there at the moment.
So mutants are anomalies.
All right, I'm heading out.
Once you find the information, come back here. You'll have my men's support to access the Foundation. Get to work, Stalker.
I mean, I'd really like to see both.
Sector 6, clear.
No follow-ups from that?
Have left. It's our
Sector 11, clear.
It's no one's town. It belongs to the dead, and I'm not gonna join them. Leaving
Sector
for
7,
Yanniv
we have gotten an issue. Windmill's gone silent.
Oh yeah?
Dispatching the
And where
squad.
are we gonna run when they kick us out of Yanniv? To the Cordon?
Sounds
Or
like
maybe
they're having
straight to
trouble out
mainland?
there.
I don't have much stuff, as you can probably guess. We took all we could to Yanniv, and the rest, well, see for yourself.
Well, that's alright.
Just don't mention it to Deggy. He wouldn't approve selling our stuff to a stalker.
Immediate
But,
corruption.
Every bullet counts in Pripyat, so I'm just saving the life of a fellow human being. For a little donation, of course.
Tell me about Energetic Palace of Culture.
We are the vanguard here. Sounds nice, right? Well, it ain't as pretty as what we gotta do here. But someone has to keep an eye on Pripyat while Deggy is away. Besides, now that we are trying to take the town back, we need to know how many Monolithians we've got on our hands, where they're hiding, and what they're up to. So we're kinda scouts, kinda engineers, but most of the time we're just sorry-ass bastards who are dumb enough to take the job. But Deggy's right. Who else, if not us?
It's a noble goal. Honestly, if Stalker were an open-ended game, like truly open-ended, it kind of makes sense for Degtyarev to settle this stuff up. It's a really cool progression. It's one of my favorite Where Are They Nows of a previous character.
I don't have much, but you're welcome to take a look.
Oh, it's more about what I'm looking to sell you. You don't have much, huh? You're the best stocked guy I've seen yet. Well, look, we have another Nipro, which I do not need, and I am looking to reclaim some of my cash. We could sell you the decoder if we wanted. I guess we're done with that now. The Ram 2. Do we have any sights that can go with it? We can get a holographic sight for it. And we could repair it right here. We can also... They're not cheap, but we can buy Gauss cartridges as well. If we wanted to sell you that suit, it would sell for about 50,000. Wow, it actually has roughly similar physical protection. That's kind of funny. Maybe even a little bit more. So this doesn't matter at all, really, but something that I also find kind of interesting. The Velis detector, we can buy it here in the shop, faces to the right, but in our inventory it faces to the left. Is that also true if we move it into here? No, in inventory it faces to the right. What a strange choice. Again, it doesn't matter, but still. Okay, let's buy that. We'll receive our 9,000 credits. Put you in there. And now we've got to start looking for a personal box.
Come by if
And
you need
upgrade that
anything.
RAM too.
Oh yeah?
It's going to be another 11,000 to repair this thing, but we've got it now. And let's try and check it out. We can improve its... We can reduce its weight, so that's always a win. We can... we need blueprints for that. Improve readiness. Gun upgrades are so cheap, it's nice. Reduce recoil. Recoil recovery is expensive. Aiming speed is just fine. We can get spread decrease 20, but do we want that? I mean, I suppose we do. But we tend to be using it to shoot at things that are right at our feet, don't we? Alright, this is the most cost-effective thing. It's expensive, but recoil decrease, spread decrease. Let's take it. Best to take things early, right? Oh, I see. Well, we've spent over 1 million coupons.
come back soon.
Now we just have to... Oh god, we've spent so much. We spent like over 100,000 here, but the upgrades speak for themselves, man. We got so much. Now, if we put you here, we can take the site that we bought, place you there, and we'll take this thing out and see how it does. You know what? Forget it. We just lost a lot of money. An upgrade's an upgrade. And the suit is a straight upgrade. It's sad to do, but I'm gonna sell this thing. It's carried us so far. There we go.
Come by if you need anything.
Monolith iced the whole boarding squad yesterday. They're still there, just lying in the street. It's so weird.
It's a good thing, if you ask me.
Are we that different, though? They go to the center just like us. They die in Pripyat for no fucking reason. The zone swallowed them up, and now it's spitting them back out.
Often it really is worth it to stop and listen to the NPC dialogue. Our personal box is right here. I am honored. Are you kidding? Alright, well, the Saiga's not being sold. It's not as financially valuable, so it's not worth the loss. Which of you is heavier? The gas gun is 7 kilograms. You're only 5. Granted, we can certainly take it now. Let's try it. Let's try carrying this thing around. Why not, right? We can put that away. We can put all kinds of things away. Take those batteries. This also means we can safely sell the exoskeleton that we got from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. lair. We've got our own now. We've got to get rid of what we need while we can. Goodbye.
Come by if you need anything.
And we've got all we need to take this place on. Actually, what time is it now? 5 a.m. It's almost like night came and went. But I think the hour is right for us to venture out. Now we can see what morning is like in this place.
One more thing. The Stalker is one of us now. He doesn't need a pass.
Now I'm glad we made our own way. I was really worried you guys would end up being hostile to me as a result of that choice. Turns out we did the right thing. Dude, if we look at our inventory right now, look at this carry weight. We're carrying a shotgun, a rifle, a Gauss gun, and an extra pistol. And we have so much extra to carry. This could not be going better. I say right now before everything goes way, way worse. Uh-oh, conflict. I'm on the way. Oh, hang on, let me just, wait, we're doing a weapons test. Everybody hang in there, this is kind of cumbersome. Bloodsuckers! Oh wait, no, hang on. Those guys are hardly worth the batteries. I'm coming! Wow, we're like faster than before in this thing. Well, it was a worthwhile weapons test nonetheless. You know what? This is what you get for biting off more than you can chew. There's a third bloodsucker, and it's biting the flesh. No, hang on, wait. Show me your good side. Nope, don't get in the way, flesh. I'm trying to help you here. That sign is doing the work now. I didn't get it. And now it's mad. Crotch shot out of invisibility. Rewarded as a bloodsucker deserves, huh? Alright, well, let's take your tentacles. Not that tentacle, God. It's the Ferris wheel. No way. Also, wait, do flushes have anything we can take from them? Doesn't look like it. I will say, though, first time using the gas gun, and it is real good. And we now have a steady source of ammo that we can buy. I've no grenades. All right. Okay, are these actually penetrating and getting kills? Or is it just shooting one at a time uselessly? Sucks to be you. Okay, wait. Oh god, we can use this. Maybe we can use this. Come at me, little bros. Look at that! I just watched them split. They actually know well enough to avoid it. That's bad for me in this situation, but it's also kinda cool. Alright, how far away do I need to get? The answer is I don't need to outrun the rats, I just need to outrun this guy. An artifact. Our first Pripyat artifact. This is like playing the game again for the first time. This place is so cool. We have a lot of radio protection. A bumper car anomaly. Well, look, do I have anything else that protects me from electrical? This. Okay, so your physical protection. I can swap you out. Now we should be pretty well insulated. Swap the line. Remembering that this thing might try and run. In fact, we can see it doing so. Oh, come on. Now's the place I least want you doing this. Come on, no, jump over, jump over. Exoskeleton is useful again. What are you? Thunderberry! Increases our endurance by a lot. Let's check that out. Right after a word from our snack sponsors. This game has given me all new reason to love the look of it. I've always loved that Pripyat isn't just another location, that it really is something you have to earn to work for. 73 hours worth of learning? I don't know, but... Now, whether it's 73 hours worth of earning worth, I don't know, but... I'm certainly happy to be here. Here we go. Here we go! Why don't the rats just eat the bloodsuckers? Huh, it looks like you did actually take a swing at them. Carry on. It's a one-hit kill! Unfortunately, not so for them. And there's at least one more out there. Oh my god! Okay, open from the back. There's a stairway going down. So I'm starting to see the danger of Pripyat, not gonna lie. I'm getting it now. Okay, you're gonna know I'm in my inventory. Yep! Let's test out the RAM. Right after we load it. Oh wow, that's a really cool type of loading. Unfortunately, it's not mag-fed, so it's not really a straight upgrade as I would have liked. Okay, so we're in a bit more of a pickle than anticipated, I'll admit. I'll be the first to admit. As are you. Oh wow, they're still shooting at me. Right, I need a chair to jump up on to be away from these rats. Come on. Come on. You're going down pretty easily. I'm still trying to figure out who you even are. Let's take that physical protection again. What did I do with that artifact? There's still at least 2 of you out there, I know that. Unless maybe the rats got you? Hit you guys. I need all the bloodsucker tentacles I can get. This is... If I have no grenades, there's nothing I can do. So hopefully one of these corpses over here has something? Please, just any grenade. So what we really need to do is make a run down into the right out of this park. Let's go for it. 1-2 break. Coming to this park was the worst idea ever. Worst thing since Action Park, honestly. Although still not quite as bad. Into the anomaly cluster. Oh hey, we can get something from Fleshes, it just wasn't coming up before. Flesh Eye. Oh my god, Chernobyl sucks! You just got yourself a zombie. Oh my god, they can get us from the windows of the nearby towers! Alright. Fall back. Fall way back. And take... We have some side protection, so we're getting some help in that regard. Where did this guy go? Keep out of line of sight. I mean, nothing we can do about that window up there. And the rats are back. Oh my god, I can't even see you in the terrain. Alright, just rush him and shotgun him. I really want to kill these rats so badly. Oh, and there's a U. A figment of my psionic imagination. Or just a zombie. How about in these boxes? Any grenades, please? Anything. My kingdom for grenades, or any way to trap these guys. The single most annoying threat in the game when you're in an open space and there's no equipment. Come on. I'm hoping that jumping out the window caused you guys to lose track of me. Controller, I need to see what you've got for me. Piece of a controller's brain. 4,000. Any side effect researcher's dream, and the most desired drug of world research institutes. Although scientists hardly think about the price at which it ended up in their lab. And Flesh Eye. Everyone hates swarms of fleshes, especially couriers. That's why traders are willing to pay for their enlarged eye. As proof of kill. Well, let's grab them then. And you're back. You know what? I think it's time for us to get moving now. Also, we know that there's a controller up in there somewhere. Will you just look at this? Wait. I can potentially do something here. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Oh my god, it didn't even kill it all. Here, let me help you guys with this. And maybe you can help me with something else? God, I am such a great distraction.
It's over, guys. Good job.
You're actually kind of a big group. You probably had it.
He's hiding there somewhere.
What can you guys do for me?
You're finished.
They were ghost rats the whole time. Wow, that's crazy. Don't worry, guys, I got a solution now. You've got to be kidding me with this game. Well, at least that's taken care of now. Anyways, just how close are we to our objective? It's right to our left down the street. We've got to remember, over here in the Olympia Cafe, there's a staircase going downward. Potentially something to loot there. Now, if I remember correctly, this movie theater actually featured pretty prominently in earlier games. I'm not exactly sure, but it may have even been a Monolith hideout. It's up above us. Gravitational anomalies indoors and in the dark. Kind of a new threat. Don't run, don't run. And we're getting hit with psi effects as well. Now, what are you? Crown. Provides physical protection and endurance. You're going to be sold. Hearing something. I just love how detailed all of these buildings are, and the fact that we can actually enter and fully explore most of them. Here's our potential exit. Actually, according to the map, this probably acts as a passage between buildings. If we... Where are we going? Over here? Yes. Well, that just sounds awful. I thought I had stumbled into a ward checkpoint. Turns out it was just a cat tree. Well, I'll have your stuff. Buy-in, Whiskers. I might go back to the Saiga. I mean, extra ammo capacity, be darned. This thing just takes forever to reload. What can you tell me? Not a lot, apparently. Is this even an anomaly? This seems recent. Dead Warden's PDA from the Prometheus. A PDA showing signs of damage from an encounter with mutants. It contains coordinates from the locations where the ward's main force could be heading with the recovered documents in tow.
Delta team, rendezvous at the exact coordinates for points B or C.
What is that down there? Oh god, it's like looking into a cave. The rows of seats are completely destroyed, and hey, it's you! Yoink! I already have one, but that'll fetch a pretty penny! Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I've been real excited to find out what we can extract from a pseudo-giant. So let's... Oh my god, I'm gonna have nowhere to do this, though. I need to get up high, as usual. You might be able to smack me down. Come on, just climb, just climb, just climb. We might actually be in a very advantageous position to do this from. Look at that, they're both in good shape. Yeah, you definitely wanted me to take them. Where are you? I can just hear you snarling in the dark out there. If only we had some form of night vision. That recharge is gonna kill me. Come on. I don't know if we have the luxury of going for headshots. I could escape. I could just break open one of these doors and get out of here. But I want to know what we harvest from a pseudo-giant. I also just want there to be fewer of them in the zone. I mean, that one at the bandit camp was persistent, so I imagine you will be too. Come on, get out here. You know I'm camping you, though. Immediately. You immediately show up again. The second I'm vulnerable. I can't even tell if I'm hitting you. Oh god, don't have a forever reload animation. I hate enemies that can knock you down. Was that it? Six shots from this thing to kill you. That's a lot more convenient than any of the other weapons I've used so far, I'll give it that. Pseudo-giant nail. How much will you give me for the whole corpse? Okay, what is that worth? 17,000 on its face. People on the mainland used to buy rare horns and tusks. Now magical properties have been given to the nails of pseudo-giants. What matters is folks are still willing to pay. So these are scientifically useless. But like you said, as long as somebody's paying. Where's that other door? I emerge victorious. So, those files were taken all the way over there. Rendezvous with the Ward Squad and find the Ward Squad. Well, look, it hardly matters because that's going to place us at least in the vicinity of the other objective, right? Howdy. You have no idea what I just got up to. This dude heard all the sounds, the epic battle raging in the theater.
Something's not right.
Oh, do you not like me? Well, I don't like you either.
Heard a noise.
Did you? I'll be honest, everybody in this game kind of looks the same to me. I just got the good, the bad, and the ugly achievement. Get 5 headshots in 10 seconds. I think I actually ran circles around that objective. And also, we can really pretty much stop worrying about carrying capacity, huh? I mean, at least for now. Let's take that ammo, these health kits, because I need them now. And grenades. Make sure we always have grenades on us. It always feels like such a long walk. I think I remember this building. Was this maybe a school? Well, we can get inside. Buildings are cover. Look at this. Yeah, I think I recognize this. In Soviet architecture, this would be like a coat room. Yes. Man, it is so weird how easy it is to recognize all these places, and yet, even while taking the same form, they're just so much more detailed. Alright, I think we're done with this place for now. How creepy is that? Sometimes anomalies only serve the purpose of turning something into an eternal photo op. Alright, well there's clearly stuff going on, but I will be revisiting this school in the near future. Well, this is a big anomaly cluster. A shootout just to the side. We've got plenty of thermal protection. Which is good, because there's lots of thermal pain coming in. I don't know if anybody that's fighting is looking at me. Dead sponge increases bleeding resistance. You guys all good? Who are your unfortunate victims? Oh. Looks like zombies, maybe. I'll help myself to their stuff. Look at you, we can see the bullet holes all through your head. I always need more Nipro ammo.
It's over, guys. Good job.
Should be just up ahead. Even these little playground areas, they look almost like a forest in between these buildings. And the crazy thing is, in real life, this is actually, if anything, underplaying the overgrowth in Pripyat. Like, it is pretty much a literal forest between buildings now. Come on and die. You're not dying as much as I would like. And you're trying to make me die too much. God. Well, we tried shooting it out at long range, and now we're going shotguns to the face. Nice punch. I got shotguns. Oh, they're just all over this. Found Monolith's headquarters. Anything we can get. Fortunately, not much from you guys. Shotgun shells, I'll take them. Health, anti-rad, food. Question is there any advantage to going through here? No need to pick a tough fight if I'm not going to get anything from it. We are a one-man army in these close quarters. All the problems we have seem to be introduced with range. Anybody want to translate that for me? I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I have any reason to be in here right now. Well, actually, according to this, our squad is at the end of this gauntlet. Come on, die. Did that kill you? It didn't even kill you. That did. Yeah, I'm going back to the Saiga. Screw it. I'm sorry I spent money on this thing. Any advantages that this thing gives is outweighed by how agonizing it is to reload. More use. More use. And more use. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We got plenty of additional ammo now. Come on. Oh, you guys are dealing with a bloodsucker. Well, ain't that convenient? See, that's not allowed. Good looking out. Where's that mutant? Running off, I see. Can you try and attack something? This ammo is pretty valuable, and I don't want to take pot shots from out here. See, that's why. That's why. Alright, we're gonna have to do this with the ram, I think. Guys, right here. Oh, what? What? Also, don't act like I can't see you going through me. I'm sorry, are you fighting the bloodsuckers, or are you just role-playing right now? I can't tell if these guys are glitched, honestly. And there's still Monolith out here fighting me. What? What do you guys want? Oh, it's what all of you want, I see. Well, have I got something for you? Yeah, that's right. Performance remains abysmal. Just sit right in that wall there where I can rack up headshots. Thank you very much. The Nipro does not disappoint. Now, I would really like your ammo. Things are not going well for Monolith today. And I once again have to raise the question of how many of them were there. And of course, there's still mutants sniffing around. It's always something in Pripyat. It's always something. Until I make it nothing by flanking around. Nice shotgun, I got one too. Oh my god. It never stops. I thought I had a lot of ammo, but it's been all exhausted on just an endless killing spree of you guys. Launched right over the balcony. Get wrecked. Let's just take some more. Sack of my beloved. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I entered Pripyat and I just started killing and I haven't stopped since. I've yet to even see if this is going to make me any sort of profit. I'm just doing stuff. I should be a zone legend by now. Given that this is what we're up against, maybe the Ward will be willing to hear some sort of truce? I mean, just maybe? You guys here? Looks like they found you first. And you put up a fight. But who knows if it was enough. Oh, there's a bunch of ammo. That'll sustain us for a little while. But there's nobody to be found here. Well, let's move on then. The next location we would have to search would be over here. And there's zombies on top of everything. I'm starting to see why Pripyat was sealed off. Give me your eye. You don't have one. Alright, so for the record, we're helping the Ward here? Or do I just need what they have? I mean, can the enemy of our enemy be our friend? Or is it too late for any sort of peace? Yeah, it's hard to concentrate with a bunch of buckshot going into your face, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, not friendly. Not friendly. Not setting our differences aside. Oh, never mind. You're zombies. Sorry I yelled at you. That was presumptuous of me. Oh, you've put together an army of your own. Come on. Well, let's painstakingly reload our shotgun, which would have taken 2 seconds earlier. Now, where'd that controller go? Died to the grenade. Excellent. That's what I was hoping for. Give me your brains. Oh my god! And there's side dogs now. Side dogs and controllers and zombies and mutants and every other bad thing under the sun, just all housed in one convenient small little area. This truly is the S.T.A.L.K.E.R experience, isn't it? Come on. That was kind of cool, the zombies stepping into the way. The explosive barrels here. Is there anything more this way? No, but we can climb in through that window. Oh no, don't start shooting this way, don't start shooting this way! Whew. That could have been bad. It's a non-stop adventure, I'll give it that. We're gonna have to break that down. Well, I'm glad that's out of the way. Hey, you even died in the middle of all that. I feel like this has been, you know, I was annoyed that we were being spammed with every enemy under the sun, but I've got to say, everything's worked out cinematically thus far, at least. Okay, I guess I'll start collecting your ammo. Accepting all donations. Should really use health. And there's our stash. And there is our stash. Aramid lining. The aramid lining efficiently disperses impact force, providing effective resistance against shrapnel and bullets in appropriate circumstances. I don't know if that goes to anything we use, but who cares? I just realized I've only been recording for less than an hour and a half. It feels like I was gonna look over and I'd be like, dang, look at the time, it's been 3 hours. The zone, it ages you. But these interiors, they certainly don't disappoint. I mean, it kind of sucks that the performance is this wonky, but to be fair, I am playing at 4K. We're getting lots of new stash information. I don't believe we've found what we came for yet. So we're not quite done here. We need to get the coordinates from the squad leader, but which of you is the squad leader? Would that be you? That'd be you. Now, Degtyarev did say either or, that we only had to get one of these things. But the laundromat is right over there. Why don't we go have a look? If nothing else, there may still be some mutant parts we can get hold of. An otherworldly shriek followed by gunshots. Just wouldn't be Pripyat otherwise, would it? Wow, an anomalous fence that can phase through glass. There's a wall here. Now tell me, where's this laundromat? And here's the mutant battle. Between you and a bunch of dogs and rats and one of those elk. Okay, well, you guys sort out the pecking order independently. I don't really have much reason or ammo to be getting involved with this. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're content with that arrangement as well. Dude, I love this environment so much. I wouldn't mind a free roam version of this. Although I guess in a suit of power armor, it's almost like having the free roam version. Our limiting factor is ammo. Look at how overgrown this is. I definitely recognize all of these areas, but thing is, last time I was here, I had night vision goggles. This is very radioactive. Very radioactive. There is, however, an underwhelming stash here. I don't know if I've ever seen grimier, more detailed interiors in a game. Look at this, we can crawl into the basement of this place. Oh, that's spooky. Well, it's shelter from the rain and the mutants, is it not? Another flash drive. Polymer handle. Oh, it's my best friends. Well, best friends, I'm a little better equipped than when we last met. Oh god, you're right there! Where did you even come from? Well, you'll come from nowhere now. So, all that was for that stash, and this one. Condensed milk, a delicacy in the zone. But I guess there's nothing more to find here. All these jugs piled up here. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate the zone ambiance. So now here's the dilemma. It doesn't seem like very far at all, but crossing the street is like crossing a continent in Pripyat, and we're going to be doing so in the rain and the dark. It also doesn't help that I spent a full minute in-game recording the outro for this video. But don't worry, it's going to be one of those bumpers that sticks around a while. You can always hear against the buildings the echo of gunfire for something going wrong for someone. And the thing is, you have no idea if you're glad if it's going wrong for those someones. So often, it's best just to leave it alone. The spotting indicators are telling me that I was right to leave it alone. Oh my god, I love this suit with sprint so much. How far did we make it? Fairly far. If we can get back to that main boulevard, it's actually a straight shot back. But every single time you run through the streets of Pripyat at night, and this was true in the other games as well, it has a real Escape from New York vibe, like a The Warriors vibe. The feeling that everything out here is trying to kill you, and you're just a little lost lamb trying to remain unseen! Give me your mutant parts. Jeez. Next time I'm back at Malachite, I swear, I am reaping these rewards. back to being on the run. You round a corner and you run into a fight between 5 different groups. It's insane. There's an odd number in there. What will you do? You will actually just load in 1. Neat. I'm gonna have to buy a lot of ammo, though. We're on the boulevard, and that is our straight and narrow path out of here. Yes. And actually, if we can make it here, that'll act as our North Star. Let's make sure everything's loaded up. It's so good to have a port to come into for safety out here. Even if you are having a difficult time maintaining it. Imagine like a more open-ended, more dynamic S.T.A.L.K.E.R, where things actually do change hands, like just from simulation. I mean, imagine having to participate in the defense of something like this because the consequences of not holding it are that you have nowhere to go. Alright, I've got your documents, Degtyarev.
About time.
Okay, I'll turn around and walk out then.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Let's see.
Yes, let's. 30 grand on repairs, no biggie. That's awful. Only 4,500 to repair that completely, and that one's mine, I think. So we can always sell another one, full price. Heidi ho. You won't give me very much for this stuff. The mutant stuff very much needs to be given to the professionals. But we can sell you Crown. We can sell you Dead Sponge. And we can sell you our extra gas gun for another 46,000. And that's starting to make things up to us. What about you, Thunderberry? You're worth a lot, but we'll keep you for now. In fact, actually, you can replace one of our endurance things. Or no, we have nothing endurance related. It's all weight related. We'll bring you along for road trips.
Come by if you need anything.
You're taking too long, Skiff. We could lose Pripyat.
Well, if I'm taking too long, why don't you send some guys to help me?
Yeah. Here. I think this is what we need.
So, what do we have here? Aha! An underground military facility called the Foundation. 2 entrances. The Policia Hotel and the Olympia Cafe. Which one strikes your fancy?
Well, if I choose the Olympia, it's already foreshadowing.
What's inside the Olympia?
Plenty of spots for concealed firing positions. Easy to sneak up on the enemy, assuming they don't ambush you first.
What's in store for me in the Policia Hotel?
Everything's laid out in the open, no surprises. A straightforward frontal assault is the way to go.
I think I'll take the Olympia then.
The Olympia Cafe. We'll take that route.
You'll take it. Not alone, of course. My men will go with you. I'll contact the closest group. They'll meet you there. I'll take the second entrance, just to be sure. We'll get them in a pincer attack and crush them. How does that sound?
Good to me.
Why are you going underground too? Why risk it?
I want to see the Foundation become a tomb for all those who want my city dead and buried.
I don't know why I'm so offended at you proclaiming yourself essentially the king of this place, when that's pretty much what I did when I played as you.
It's a good plan. I like that no one's gonna be sneaking up on me from behind.
See you at the Foundation, then. One more thing, Stalker. If you've got any scores to settle, now's the time. Once you're down there, there's no turning back.
Wait, is this the endgame? No way. Well, I'm definitely going to be making a manual save here then. Only a handful of times I've actually done it. I mean, it just never struck me that this was a game that ends, but here we are. Well, I'm certainly not stopping here, and at that rate, just in case, I'm not going straight for the Olympia. No, I'm gonna do some poking around in the city first. How can I not? We only just got here. And I'm not sure if we'll be able to continue afterwards. All I know is that I have been humbled and thoroughly wowed. Definitely the last thing from disappointed by the true heart of the zone, Pripyat. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.